everyone, so for today's lesson we are using the sewing machines to just produce a sample to show that you are confident and know what you're doing on the sewing machine. So what you need to do first of all is turn your machine on, make sure it's threaded at the top and the bobbin thread at the bottom is threaded correctly. Both, every time you use the sewing machine you need to check that. It's your responsibility, and it's your responsibility to make sure it is threaded at the end of the lesson. So with my piece of fabric here, I place that underneath the presser foot. So this bit here is the presser foot, and this presser foot needs to clamp down right to the floor before you start sewing. To lower the presser foot, you have got at the back here a lever that's usually either black or white, and that lowers that presser foot. So if you can see, that's it in highest position, lowest position, highest and lowest. Hands about here, and gently you are pressing the foot pedal. You might also want to make note that the thread here should be quite long. It shouldn't be cut here, or else it's going to come unthreaded straight away. Hands like this, and slowly you are sewing along. You'll notice that my machine is currently on the slowest stitch, and that's what it should be while you are still practicing. But if you're feeling a little bit more confident, you can speed it up slightly. So you're just doing a stitch along here. When you've finished your stitch, make sure the needle is out of the machine. If it's in the machine, you might need to raise it or lower it using the handle at the side. Lift up the presser foot, pull your fabric to the side and cut far away from the needle, about 20 centimeters away from the needle. Then with these bits where you can see that I've got lots of thread coming off them, what you will need to do is cut that and cut that again, so you don't end up with any bits that are going to likely to get tangled up in that sewing machine. For the next one that you need to do, you are changing the stitch. To change the stitch, you are changing this number here, and these are the available stitches that are available to you guys. Now we're going to be using stitch number 7, so changing the big number, pressing the up arrow to do that until it reaches stitch 7, and that's a zigzag stitch, and then slowly again guiding, not pushing, not pulling, guiding your piece of fabric where you want it to go. So all the way along, like so, and then stop, lift up the presser foot and pull it about 20 centimeters from the needle, and then cut it and cut off any of these loose bits or pieces as well. And there you have it. That is what you need to do when you're using the sewing machine. So whatever it is you are sewing, whether it's a sample piece like this, or whether it's a pencil case or a cushion, or whatever it is you might be making, you need to make sure that your thread from the needle outwards is long enough, that this part at the top is threaded correctly following all these arrows that you can see here, and that the bobbin here is threaded correctly as well following the correct procedure. So those are the pre-checks you need to do. When you've finished using the machine, pull your fabric to the side, and then you are cutting your thread about 20 centimeters from the needle. So please remember that.